So this might be the most insane Instagram model scandal in all of history. This is special_princess2, and it shows up in my feed all the time. And if you scroll down, you will see that the butt's out all over the place. But the face seems to have Down syndrome. And that seems to be corroborated by all the captions like this. Would you notice me if I walk past you? Fair enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm the asshole who's thinking that we're projecting Down syndrome onto Special Princess. But nope. Does having Down syndrome mean I won't find love? Look at all these videos that they have. Down syndrome doesn't mean that I can't give you what you want. A little blonde girl with Down syndrome that no one was ready for, ... with just a big old booty. Does having Down syndrome make me ugly as she fondles at her yo-yams? With this works for me, by the way. A thing with this you're wearing a swimsuit with shorts over it. It works for me. Does Down syndrome mean I'll never be the pretty one? This is crazy. But someone like Pyro Bunny in the comments says, it's a filter. You can tell by her other filters, and sexualizing this mental issue is effed up like this. To agree, let's get her banned. And like, there's just like accentuating the booty. Down syndrome doesn't mean I can't cook you something special. But in this one specifically, and the previous one, look at the eyebrow. The eyebrow sometimes slips over the hair. The eyebrow goes over that. Is Down syndrome a deal breaker for you? I don't know if it's morally okay for me to be attracted. Oh my God, but the booty's so good. Down syndrome girl at the mall no one was ready for. 15K or raw dog me every day. All right, that's enough. 15K. Because I'm woke. This is the one I sent to the group chat. Having Down syndrome doesn't mean I don't know how to turn up. It's crazy. Does Down syndrome mean no one will ever love me? There's hundreds of these. And then it just goes on and on and on. And these things start with, I don't know, 2,300 likes, 2,800 likes, 14,000 likes. Who knows how many views? 11,000 likes. And it's tangibly a different person most of the time. Why can't a girl with Down syndrome be seen as girlfriend material? But what's weird is the framing of all of this. The framing of it is like, oh, look at this person. You should feel bad for them. Let them have an opportunity to be sexy. And I'm all for that. I don't understand. And I know that Down syndrome, there's different levels of it and whatnot. But what's weird is then you start going into this person's profile pic right here, and it looks like they don't have Down syndrome, which is interesting. And then you expand it out to the side, and you're like, okay, it says Nicole Rojas. It's got a check mark, which is crazy. 230,000 followers. And then you click on Nicole Rojas's channel at getallmylinks.com/JennySoSpecial, and you click for exclusive content, and you go there and it doesn't take you anywhere. But it takes you to a fan view page that's not around anymore. It's enough that these guys who do the chat music made a music video about it, full of completely insensitive material. Right, we hit it. I was trying to keep a straight face. It's insanity. If you scroll down, there it is, boys and girls. The community notes work for once. Community notes, readers added context they thought people might want to know. But the community note says AI edited video. The real model, bad teacher, does not have Down syndrome. Do you find this helpful? Yes. And now the question is, do I find the actual model as hot as the Down syndrome AI version? And the answer is yes, I absolutely do. Turns off ad block on Cornhub. Single moms in your area? I have a weird thing for conservative women. But I didn't marry one. There you go. So I win. Me at night. There are other models that have Down syndrome. This one's more forthright about it. This says, Luisa, digital creator, first Down syndrome AI influencer. My sister's Emma, AI influencer, not real. And to make matters different, if not worse, Maria fights cancer, making awareness to cancer sickness AI warrior, my sisters. What is happening? How are you making my favorite commercial? I love fighting with cancer. I'm here to make awareness. Down syndrome AI influencer dancing and loving every moment without any shyness. Let's show the world that everyone deserves to shine and be proud of who they are. Dance with me and drop a like if you believe in embracing who you truly are. Oh my God, it's horrifying and I can't handle it. Oh my God, and it's so insane. What is going on? I tried to find an article on it. All I could find was this. Inside the awful Instagram accounts, exploiting stolen content created AI Down syndrome models. There are others with things like I hate stereotypes. Change your dress every time someone made fun of Down syndrome, and then me changing my dress a bunch. All these accounts have multiplied. The niches they cater to have become more specific, with disturbing new accounts that depict women with Down syndrome in a sexualized context. What began as a handful of isolated accounts has rapidly transformed into a larger, more organized network that takes advantage of vulnerable communities for profits. One of the most prominent fake influencers is this one that's not available anymore, Maria Dopari. It amassed 148,000 followers on Instagram until the account recently became unavailable. The AI-generated woman with Down syndrome, hosted on platforms such as TikTok, OnlyFans, and whatever. Some of the posts were as far as using the AI-generated image of the girl with captions suggesting she was referring to when she first became sexually active. An investigation by 404 Media which I can't get to because it's paywalled, but everybody go check out 404's if you want to get past the paywall, has found instances where accounts like that have posted identical videos using different AI-generated faces. In a few cases, the account unintentionally swapped faces, posting videos with faces from another AI character, further showcasing the extent of the manipulation. Despite the clear violations of consent, nearly all of these accounts refuse to acknowledge that their content is AI generated. Followers, often unaware of the manipulation, continue to engage with these accounts, mistakenly believing the persons featured in the content are real. Unlike platforms like OnlyFans, which enforces strict regulations on AI generated content, the ones like FanView, which we showed the previous one linked to, allows the monetization of such material without requiring disclosure. Although one account openly admits to being AI generated, like the one we just showed, most of these fake personas continue to exploit followers without revealing the truth. Even a Reddit community has emerged to promote this troubling trend, further fueling the non-consensual fetishization. But here's the thing, if this is your kink, and I'm not gonna kink shame anybody, in 2022, Sophia Giroux, 24, became Victoria's Secret's first model with Down syndrome. It was a dream come true. She was among 17 other women for a new underwear line campaign, Love Cloud Collection. And without DEI, we wouldn't have this beautiful boner that most people have looking at Sophia. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We've been watching Love on the Spectrum here. Is it fucked up? I want to know. But that's the story, and I'm sticking to it.